Hello, everyone, and welcome back to SpeakFlow podcast. Today, we are going to talk about something very practical, something every English learner needs in real life. How to introduce yourself in English confidently. Whether it's in a classroom, an interview, or meeting new people, this is usually the first moment where many learners feel nervous. They know English, but when the moment comes, they suddenly become blank.
Yes, and that is a very common experience. Introducing yourself sounds simple, but psychologically it is a high-pressure moment. You are not just speaking English, you are also trying to create a first impression. That combination often causes hesitation, even in learners who have good knowledge of English.
So today we are not just going to give sentences, but also understand how to think when introducing yourself naturally.
Exactly, because once you understand the structure behind self-introduction, you don't need to memorize lines.
Emma, let's start with the basics. What is a simple structure for introducing yourself in English?
A good self-introduction usually has 4 simple parts. First, your greeting, second, your name, third, your background, and fourth, a small closing or purpose, depending on the situation. For example, instead of memorizing a long paragraph, you can think in blocks. Greeting, name, information, closing. This structure works in almost every situation.
That actually makes it much easier. So instead of thinking, what should I say, you just follow steps.
Exactly. And the most important thing is simplicity. Many learners try to use very advanced sentences, but in introductions, clarity is more important than complexity.
What are some common mistakes learners make when introducing themselves?
One major mistake is overthinking grammar. Learners pause too much because they are trying to build a perfect sentence in their mind. But introductions are not exams. They are communication moments. Another mistake is memorizing unnatural scripts, like, myself is John, I belongs to. This kind of English is outdated or incorrect, but many learners still use it.
I've actually heard that many times in real life.
Yes, and another mistake is giving too much information at the beginning. Some learners start explaining their entire life story. That makes the introduction confusing.
Can you give us a simple example of a natural self-introduction?
Of course. In a casual situation, you can say, hello, my name is Sarah. I'm from Lahore. I'm currently studying English, and I enjoy learning new languages. Nice to meet you. This is simple, natural, and effective.
That sounds very easy and realistic.
Yes, and in a professional situation, like an interview, you can slightly expand it. Good morning. My name is Sarah. I recently completed my studies in education, and I am currently looking for opportunities in teaching. I'm very interested in helping students improve their communication skills.
Many learners understand these sentences, but still feel nervous in real situations. Why does that happen?
Because the problem is not English, it is confidence under pressure. When you are nervous, your brain slows down retrieval. You start searching for words instead of using them. The key is not memorization. The key is mental preparation. Before introducing yourself, you should already know 3 things: who you are, what you do, and what situation you are in. If those 3 ideas are clear in your mind, English becomes much easier.
So preparation is more about ideas than exact sentences?
Exactly. Ideas first, language second.
So how can learners practice this effectively? The best method is repetition with variation. Don't memorize one fixed introduction. Instead, practice introducing yourself in different ways. For example, in 10 seconds, in 30 seconds, in a formal situation, in a casual situation. This trains your brain to adapt, not just repeat. Also, practice speaking out loud every day, even if you are alone. Your brain needs to get used to producing English, not just thinking about it. That actually makes a lot of sense. So flexibility is more important than perfection. Exactly. And if learners remember one thing from today's episode, it should be this. A good introduction is not about perfect English. It is about clear communication and confidence. Thank you everyone for joining us today on SpeakFlow Podcast. We hope this helped you understand how to introduce yourself more naturally and confidently. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and remember, every small attempt improves your fluency. We'll see you in the next conversation. Take care and goodbye.